Hello, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we fit a universal windscreen extension and see if it's any good. Cue the intro. Well, the thing is, if you're anything like me, I get really bad wind buffering from my bike, and this is a Honda CB500X called Betty for the channel. And since buying it, what I found of it is with the standard screen on, I just get completely blasted. And now I've put on a touring screen, but it's hitting me virtually directly in the visor. And one, it's quite knackering being wind blasted, and secondly for me, it's destroying the audio on the video. So what I've decided to do is try out putting in a universal windscreen extension on. So what I've gone and bought is, apparently this brand is the Pug one. I don't know if it really is because it's got no branding marked on this, but I roughly paid £25 for this. And you can buy cheaper ones from about £14, but what you find is that they come all in little bits and you've got to push it all together and everything else. This comes pretty much done. All you've got to do is use a couple of rubber mounts and a couple of little bolts to put this into place. But I'll show you when I do that. And then the whole thing about this is testing to see if it's made a big difference, if it gets rid of that wind buffering. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a speed test, and I'll go through from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60, and you'll be able to hear it without this on, and you'll be able to hear it because you'll hear hardly any of my voice with the wind buffering. Then what we'll do is we'll put this on and we'll go out and we'll do exactly the same test to see if it's got rid of the wind buffering, and if it has, we're on a winner-winner. For 25 quid, we're on a winner-winner. If not, don't waste your money. So let's go and find out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a speed test with no extension on, no windscreen extension on this bike whatsoever, and we'll go through it bit by bit and you'll be able to hear the wind blasting. Okay, here we go. We're going to spin round this roundabout and sound test it. So we started off at 10, nice and poodling. This is with my visor up at the minute. We're going to do a speed test and we're going to get to 20, look, 30 miles an hour. This is what the wind sound like. I can already feel it hitting sort of around the top of my head. That's at 30. We'll go around this roundabout and we'll gradually bring the speed up. So 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, nice and gradual. That's at 40 miles an hour. There we go, we're going to 50 now. That's at 50 miles an hour. Whoa, right, keep going. That's at 60 miles an hour and I'm getting truly wind blasted. Right, here we go. From 0 to 60, we're already picking up speed. This is with the helmet closed and the visor open one notch. 30, that's at 30 miles an hour. I can start feeling the wind blasting me now. 45, that's 50 miles an hour. At 50 miles an hour, we're still bringing it up. It's really battering me now. That's at 60 miles an hour, so that's the wind blast at 60 miles an hour, and it really is hitting the top of my head. I can feel that. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll fit the windscreen extension onto the bike. So we'll go through what you get on the box and we'll just go through really quickly how to fit it. It is dead simple. There is no instructions though, so take note. Okay, so I want to go through what you get in the box. Obviously you get the screen, or it's obviously virtually fully finished, but you don't get any fitting instructions. You get 2 of these rubbers that slot in, I'll show you that, and then these 2 more hard plastics that go behind. And then you've got these screws here that you screw in to hold it into place. But that's all that you get with inside the package. So that's now on. It was a little bit fiddly. It's basically those 4 little bolts to go in, obviously the rubber and the plastic, and tighten it up and you're all good. So anyway, let's jump on it and let's see if it's made any difference at all. Okay, we're going to do the same thing as last time. We're going to do a sound test with the front Fritfluent open, so you get the full wind effect. It's made difference. So here we go, 30 miles an hour. Get 40 miles an hour. We're at 50 miles an hour now. I don't think we're near as windswept as I was before though. Right now that's at 60. It's not even hitting the top of my head. It's hitting the side of my face more than anything. But that feels better. Like, let's give it a bit of boost. If my eyes aren't watering yet either. Last time they were screaming. That's a proper sound test now. There we go. That didn't do too bad at all. That feels like it's made a big difference to me. Okay, so we're going to do it with the flip front closed, so proper full face style with one clip open of the visor. Well, here we are at 20 miles an hour coming off this roundabout. We're going to slowly pick up the speed. Okay, so that's 30 and I can hardly feel anything at all. We're increasing it now. We're hitting 40. I can hardly feel anything. This is a difference. That's 50. Normally I'd be feeling really blasted by now. I'm opening this up. I can start to feel some wind hitting me around my chest at 60 miles an hour. That's an incredible difference for me. That's, yeah, look, incredible difference. I don't feel like the wind's whacking me on the top of my head. It's like it's missing out my entire body and only the wind that's coming in from the sides is hitting me now. That's absolutely cracking. Absolutely cracking. So I want to do proof of the pudding now, because one thing I struggled with, riding along and talking with this open like I like to do on my videos, so we can have a face-to-face chat. I struggled to achieve that, and if we can achieve that on this take, that should show you the lack of wind difference that I'm getting now. Now don't get me wrong, that screen in front of me, it is there. It is now looking through a screen for the direct ahead. I can see over the screen and around the screen if needed to be. That isn't a problem at all. It's not too intrusive because it's got the both plastic clips on each side. I have tried the one in the middle, and I will say you have a big metal clip in the middle and that's really annoying. But cruising along now at a lovely 20 to 30 miles an hour, talking to you directly on camera, it's something I'd almost struggle with last time and have to play a lot with the audio. So I'm going to leave this really pure so you guys can sort of hear what's around me and that wind noise. And I know straight away, because I can feel it, this is so much better. 25 quid, so much better. Well, there you go. For 25 quid, that just stopped me getting battered by the wind. So yeah, do you know what? I definitely recommend that. It's not pleasant, is it, being battered by the wind, being hit by the wind as you're poodling along down these sort of dual carriageways or motorways, and that's just solved it. So what I'll do, I'll stick a link to the Amazon where you can get that from, and then hopefully that will fix your wind problems. Well, thank you for watching, and this is a great time to ask you to subscribe if you haven't. Please click that bell button so you don't miss out on another episode. Don't forget to leave a nice comment before you go and a thumbs up. I just want to say a huge thank you to my patrons. These guys are the ones that help support this channel. If you're interested in seeing the videos first, getting your names in the credits and being a supporter of this channel, please click on the link to Patreon in the description, as well as obviously the Helmet Head merchandise where you can get the cool hoodie, t-shirts, the mug that makes everything taste a million times better, not proven or guaranteed, but it does, and then the water bottle you can hide your ale or wine and everybody thinks you'll be healthy in drinking water. It's all there, guys, it's all down in the description. And then of course we live by the 3 most important things in life, and that's eat pie, ride motorcycles and be happy. I will see you in the next bonkers Helmet Head adventure. Bye bye for now.